Very pleased to welcome Mr. Nabil Nachi, Vice President, Business Development, Middle East and Africa at Hyundai. Thank you very much for being with us. Electric transformation in the mobility sector plays a major role, not only for the vehicles, passenger vehicles, but also for the light commercial vehicles and buses and trucks. Where are we at Hyundai in this regard in the region?
Well, thank you very much. Hyundai is a leader in that field. Hyundai is the first company which has the first mass-produced hydrogen truck, which we rolled out a few years ago in Switzerland. Currently, as we talk, we rolled out our hydrogen trucks and buses in more than 8 countries, and currently we are working on doing that also here in the Middle East.
Any specific date in this regard, and any specific model, and any specific territory in the Middle East? Are we talking United Arab Emirates, for example, to start with, or Saudi Arabia, or where?
Yes, absolutely. So specifically, we already started. We have, as we talk today, the first hydrogen truck in UAE. We do have the first hydrogen bus already in UAE. Mm-hmm. We are, of course, working on all the region, but mainly, like you mentioned, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Bahrain, would be probably the first movers.
Certification plays a major role in terms of European certification and also Middle Eastern specification in the GCC. What is the process in this regard?
Yes, for these special vehicles, so we do have the Korean certification, we do have the US certification, we do have the European specs. So it's close to the GCC specs, but not exactly the same. So for the beginning, we would start with the so-called single approval, so getting exemptions in order to test the vehicles here, and also so that our customer gets comfortable with these type of vehicles. And then when the volume increase, we will be working on GSO specs.
In terms of after-sale service, it remains a challenge. Are you providing that directly from the dealer or from your head office, or what about?
Yeah, we are very closely working with our distributors here in the region. The distributors will be trained in order to ensure the specific service of those electric and hydrogen vehicles.
So you have very few buses at this stage in terms of hydrogen. So you have a plan to expand that in terms of number. What can you tell us in this regard? And besides buses, for example, for laborers or for passenger buses, it's mostly for labor, if I'm not mistaken, to start with, correct?
The buses are more luxury buses. Actually, we do have 2 types of buses. The Hyundai Universe, which is a coach bus for interurban traffic, and we have the fuel cell electricity bus, which is city bus. So both buses are, let's say, high-end buses from the usage point of view, but also from the technical point of view.
Yeah. So service is confirmed from your end. It is now luxury. You have very few buses at this stage. You're in planning to increase the number big time. What about trucks, and most importantly, the light commercial vehicles?
Yes. Concerning trucks, we rolled out already in 2020 in Switzerland. Currently rolling out in Germany, in Korea. Obviously, Hyundai is a Korean company. So we do have more than 400 hydrogen buses already in operation since years, and more than 100 hydrogen trucks. And currently, as mentioned, we have already conducted the hot summer testing here, because obviously we do have other boundary conditions here in the Middle East with the dust, with the high temperature we do have, and we are in serious talks with potential customers in order to roll out.
That's for trucks. And what about light commercial vehicles?
For light commercial vehicles, we just had the start of production of our Mighty electric and Mighty fuel cell. So we do have both vehicles, which we will try also to bring to the region. So we are talking about GVW, gross vehicle weight of 4.5 to 7.5 tons.
Yeah. And back, to EVs, passenger vehicles, we have noticed that several brands, they do have their models, EVs, in the showrooms, but they are not pushing hard. They are not promoting them. What is your strategy in this regard as Hyundai?
Well, we are introducing the models one after the others here in the entire region. We just had in Saudi Arabia, for example, the introduction of a new model there. So it's starting, but it's getting step by step.
What is the collaboration and contribution of the dealers? Let's start with UAE.
Yeah, so from the customer point of view, it's Hyundai. So there is no difference between the dealer and the Hyundai Motor Company, and we are working as a team very closely together in order to make the best offers, but also to give the best service later on.
Mr. Nabil, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you too.